Hello and Namaste. Before I begin, I request you to subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon for reminders. You'll find interesting insights on temples, philosophy and literature on my channel. Karma Yoga is an important spiritual discipline in preparing our minds for Atma Jnanam. What is Karma Yoga? Krishna himself defines it in a verse which is perhaps the most famous verse of the Gita. Karmanne vadikaraste mapaleshu kadachana ma karma pala heturbhu mate sangostva karmani. Krishna says, you have control only over your actions. You do not have any control over the outcome of your actions. So don't let your actions be motivated by results. Whatever you do, do it without the expectation of results. At the same time, don't resort to inaction. There is so much to unpack in this single verse. Everything we do in life is with expectation of some results. In fact, it is the desire for something that motivates us to act. Why do we study hard? Because we want to get good marks. Why do we work hard? Because we want a promotion or recognition. All our actions are in the pursuit of wealth or pleasure or goodwill, artha, kama or dharma. Why do we pursue these things? Because we feel they'll make us happy, they'll complete us and make us whole again. The first step for spiritual progress is to break this mistaken association. Karma Yoga helps us understand that these external things are not the source of happiness. If you cleanse your mind of desires, you would discover that happiness comes from within. Vedanta says that the nature of Atma is Ananda or bliss. Satchit Ananda Rupam. That's how our scriptures characterize Atma. Since we are Atma, shouldn't we be in a constant state of bliss? This is not what we experience. That's because a mind which is full of desires, which is constantly engaged in the pursuit of things, which is tossed around in the currents of attachments, disappointments and hatred, is like murky waters of a pool. It does not let any light shine through it. We are not able to see our true selves reflected in it. Krishna calls it Moha Kalilam, the quagmire of delusion. Yadate moha kalilam buddhir vyatita rishyati. Only when your intellect goes beyond this quagmire of delusion, you can find yourself, he says. As your desires reduce, the turbulence in your mind reduces. It becomes like the still waters of a clear pond. You can then see yourself clearly in these tranquil waters. You discover the joy that was all the time hidden within you. This is the goal of Karma Yoga, to calm your mind and help you experience your real nature. Yogastak kuru karmani sangam tyaktva dhananjaya siddhya siddhyo samo bhutva samatvam yoga uchyate. When you act without attachments to outcome, then success and failure do not disturb you. You will experience equanimity. Samatvam yoga uchyate, Krishna proclaims. You will remain stable amidst the turbulence of the world. Like the eye of the hurricane, the raging storms around you will not shake you. This attitude of doing karma without expectation of results is also called prasada buddhi. The word prasadam is familiar to most of us. When we go to a temple, whatever we receive after the puja is called the prasadam. Sometimes you get vibhuti or kumkumam. On some occasions you receive chakra pongal or laddu. Whatever you receive, you accept it with reverence. You accept it as a blessing from God. This is Karma Yoga in a nutshell. Whatever you get in return for your actions, you accept it like it is a prasadam. You accept it with faith, reverence and love. Prasada is derived from the Sanskrit root sidati, which means tranquility. If you live your life with an attitude of prasada buddhi, you will always enjoy tranquility. The ups and downs of life will not shake you. Hence, Krishna says, Samatvam Yoga Uchyate. This does not sound realistic at all. Is it possible to do our best without expecting anything in return? It is only our expectations that motivate us to do our best, isn't it? Why would I study hard if I don't desire good marks? Why would I work hard if I don't desire promotion or recognition? Without expectations, I will have no motivation. I will not excel at anything. Won't karma yoga make me lazy and mediocre? Apparently, Krishna knew we will have this question. He makes another startling statement in the very next verse. Yogaha karmasu kaushalam. Karma yoga makes you skilled in whatever you do. It makes you proficient in your work. Any activity you do with the attitude of karma yoga, you will become very skilled and proficient in that task. We may think that focusing on the results motivates us and makes us better. Krishna says this obsession with results is actually a distraction. It takes your attention away from the task at hand. When you remove this distraction, when your whole attention is on your action, you become very skilled at it. This is what we call mindfulness. All meditation techniques try to teach us this, to focus on the present, to focus all our attention on what we are doing without wandering to the past or the future. We have experienced this ourselves many times. Do you have hobbies which you are passionate about? When you pursue your hobbies, it is not with the expectation that you are going to be rewarded for it or appreciated for it. Just doing it makes you happy. In my line of work, I had the privilege of interacting with many service-oriented people. These are people who serve others without any expectations. The people they help would not be able to return the favor in any way, yet they do it with so much dedication and passion. More importantly, they also experience so much happiness. They feel more joy than a promotion or an increment can ever give them. Happiness does not come from what you get out of an action. The very act of doing something with your heart and soul is happiness. People whose actions are motivated by results can never experience this joy. That is why Krishna calls these people kripana or pathetic. Durena hyavaram karma buddhi yoga dhananjaya buddhau sharanam anvincha kripana palahetavaha. Doing actions motivated by results is far inferior to karma yoga. Those who are motivated by results are unfortunate people, he says. Having said that, is it possible to suddenly give up all expectations? How do we start practicing karma yoga? Next week, I'll tell you how we can take baby steps towards karma yoga. That's it from me. Thank you for watching. Please like and share it with your friends. Until next time, Namaste.